Solving production quantity model. This is a variation of the economic water quantity model. How much do you have to water to minimize the inventory cost in a production facility? So where you have demand at the same time, the parts or product being produced at the same time. So generally the questions are given in a description format. I extracted the value. Those are typically given: the watering cost per water, and then holding cost per unit, demand, yearly demand, and then production rate is given because it's a production facility, and also working days are given too in this case. If it's not, you can use 365 or whatever makes sense for that particular situation. So here we have seen in the previous video how to develop this optimum water size and also the total cost formula. Check that videos if you're interested in. So generally you are asked about these 4 or 5 questions. You're not asked about the demand, which you have to determine. The demand per day, we have 1500 water and we are operating 168 days, so that will be the demand per day, demand rate per day. So demand rate per day, and then optimum water size simply is the similar equation. So we're going to type here SQRT, then 2 times the water cost per water, and then the total demand divided by CC, which is the carrying cost, divided by this 1 minus D by P. 20 is the P. Close the parenthesis for a square root. So the optimum water size is 1344. Now this is the equation to find the total cost. So basically C0 times the demand divided by Q. The water size is this 1344 plus CC, carrying cost, time the Q, again 1344, divided by 2 times 1 minus D by P. This guy. So that's the total cost, inventory cost, $45. Now the water per year, so we need 1500 and we are placing 1344, so that's going to be that divided by that. And then number of operating days, we are operating 168 days, we are placing 1.12 water, so we have about 150 days before we place the next water. This is very common question in FE exam or PE exam or any standardized test you test. Both production model and economic quantity model are used in those tests.